Hello beautiful kittens, my name is KinKade and welcome back or welcome to my channel. You may be new, who knows? So today I'm going to be talking about demisexuality. I'll be mentioning that in one of my videos after this, and I kind of want everyone to know what that is, and it's not just a cool Tumblr word, because I actually am demisexual. Like, that's what I am, and I will explain what that is and how I kind of found out how I'm demisexual. And you know, if you're demisexual, like, let me know, because it's really hard finding someone like me. And I always thought when I was growing up that I was weird because, like, I wasn't like everyone else. So demisexual is you do not have sexual feelings or sexual intentions, or like you don't feel like sexually excited around somebody unless you have a strong emotional bond to them. Yeah, that's me. Like, I can't like look at a guy and be like, I'm gonna fuck him, because like, no, like I don't get sexually aroused like that. Like, I have to really know somebody and really feel their connection to like their soul and like their life before I'm even somewhat interested in that, which is why, like, you know, why all my relationships, we had sex way down the road, because it wasn't until I got like really emotionally attached to them was I wanting to even do that. I knew that I was different from a lot of other females and males when I was younger, because, you know, high school is the time where everyone wants to go around and have sex with literally everybody, and I didn't. I was never the one to want to do that. Like, I didn't want to go have sex with anybody except for my boyfriend. Like, I was someone who was, when I was with someone, I was with them for a very long time, because when I love somebody or trust somebody, I attach to them, and it's really hard for me to become unattached to that person. So when I have that bond, like, that bond is really strong, and that's when I start feeling like different emotions, like, yeah, I'm ready to take that next step with you, sort of thing. Not to say that like you should feel like that, because I mean, not everybody is going to feel they don't want to have sex with somebody. Like, that's a kind of a rare thing, I guess, because I mean, not a lot of people are like me. Not a lot of people feel that sort of way. Like, usually they'll be like, yeah, I just want to get laid, so I will. Like, I cannot do that. Physically cannot do that unless I am like really attached to somebody, which, you know, usually requires like some sort of like loving relationship. I can't just be like, yeah, I feel like getting laid, so I'm just gonna go find somebody. Like, I can't, which is also like a huge turn off for men, is because they're like, hey, do you want to fuck? And I'm like, no, I don't, because I don't fucking know you. Like, guys are like, well, you're not, you know, a quick fuck, so there's no point. So it's kind of hard to like find someone that's okay with that, which is a good thing that, you know, all of my boyfriends that I had were, except for one. I'll talk about him in another video. So the first guy that I actually consensually had sex with, lost my virginity to him when I was 17, and that was, we didn't do that until a year and a half into our relationship, because like neither of us really felt ready to do that. And I mean, I kind of wanted to before that, but I didn't feel like emotionally ready to do that, especially since me and him had so many issues in our relationship, and I feel like us doing it just made it worse. Like, he's a mess. Our relationship was a fucking disaster, and I'll talk about him. I need to come up with a cornbread type of nickname for him too, because God, I could call him many a name, that's for sure. You know, we were together for like 2 years, and we didn't actually take that step until like a year and a half, or almost a year and a half into the relationship, because like we just didn't feel ready. And I know that like a lot of girls around my age were always, you know, by then had definitely lost their virginity to somebody, but I guess I feel weird because I didn't want to, and everyone kept asking me like, hey, are you going to like fuck somebody? And I'm just like, no, like, I don't want to. I really don't. And I had somewhat of an urge with the boyfriend before that one. We were only together for like a little bit, but I became really quickly attached to him. And even though he was like, hey, do you want to? I, for some reason, was like, no, I don't. Like, I want to, but I don't want to. Like, it was an overwhelming feeling of like, I'm not ready to do that. So I guess I just went at it much slower than most people. And that's totally normal. Like, well, at least for me it is. Like, don't feel weird. Like, at the time I definitely felt weird, but I mean, it's fine. Like, go at your own pace. Like, if you don't want to fuck somebody, or if you don't feel ready to take that next step, then just don't fucking do it. Like, it's totally fine. You're not strange or a prude if you don't want to have sex with somebody or lose your virginity. Like, it's totally fine. I kind of feel like my virginity is something to be, not to sound stupid, but I feel like, you know, your virginity kind of is like something important to you. Like, you should only do it if you're ready. Like, you shouldn't, you know, have people tell you, oh, you shouldn't lose your virginity until you get married. You shouldn't have people, oh, you should go fuck whoever because who cares? Like, no, it just depends on what you feel. Like, don't let anyone outside of you tell you how you should fucking feel. If you don't feel it, or if you do feel it, go do something about it. Like, you're not strange or weird because you feel certain things. You know, you are your own person. You can make your own decisions. So somebody should not be telling you, like, oh, you know, you should be doing this, but you should be doing that. Like, you should wait to have sex until you get married. Like, that's totally, unless you really want to. Like, if you really want to do that, then, like, go for it. Because honestly, at the time, I felt like I was never going to want to fuck anybody in my life. And it was, like, a strange feeling because I wasn't like that. Like, I didn't want to just go do somebody. I mean, I had people, like, always ask me, like, hey, are you just down to fuck or whatever? And I'd be like, no. Like, or random people, and I'm just like, not really. Like, so you're not strange if you want to or don't want to. Like, it's totally up to you. It's your body. Decide what the fuck you want to do with it. Like, don't listen to these people that tell you have to do these certain things with your own body, because you fucking don't. Like, you're not strange because you choose or not to choose to do something with your own body. As long as you're happy, you're healthy, you're being safe, who the fuck cares? Honestly. Life is not all about how many sexual partners you've had. People, we play games in, like, the groups about how many sexual partners have you had, and I'm like, literally, like, 3 at the most. Consensual, anyway. You know, at the most. I don't have many. Or, like, when people are like, let's talk about your strange, like, sexual encounters. It's like, well, I don't have any because, I mean, yeah, me and hubby do weird things, but, like, or, like, something funny happens, but, like, I don't have anything else other than that because, I mean, I'm not, like, experienced in that field. This was like a job. I'm not experienced in the sexuals. Like, I'm just not. I don't have any funny stories about sexual things because I don't have many. You know, usually everything goes well with the boyfriends when you do things. Usually everything is fine and nothing weird happens. It's usually the strangers that have weird things, or, like, they say weird things. Although I have considered, like, totally trolling hubby and being like Pikachu at one point just because I don't know, it'd be funny. But I don't think he'd find that very funny, so I haven't done that. So I am very, 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 very demisexual. I mean, I may joke, I might look at a guy and be like, oh yeah, I'd fuck him. But, like, I wouldn't actually fuck him. Like, it's just me saying, oh yeah, he's cute, but, like, in a more stupid mono way of saying he's cute. I do that, but mostly it's females. Mostly I'm like, yeah, I'd fuck her because, like, I like female bodies and, like, looking and appreciating female bodies. And yeah, I'm not shy about any of this shit. Like, I'm not shy. People fuck, people don't fuck. Like, who cares? It's just a way of life. My brain is, like, hamster wheeling right now. Like, whee! I'm also really thirsty. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I hope I was at least somewhat informative instead of me just being like, oh yeah, spout shit off. I don't read a script. I just kind of talk. I think of something and I talk about it because why not? So anyway, thank you beautiful kittens so much for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Click the bell icon so you get notified of when I upload. Check me out on my social media. Come say hi, leave me a comment. Tell me if you're demisexual below, all that good shit. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.